Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. I'm your host Ryan, and today I bring you the final episode of the PDL for this week. It's against Diego Day VGC. Again, I don't remember the exact team that I brought, but these are the four that I brought for the matches that we had. And his team was Umbreon, Gliscor, Greninja, Nidoking, Gengar, and Blaziken, which is his Mega. So, looking at his team, I figured, honestly, Feraligatr had the best coverage. It hits everything but the Gengar super effectively. So it's definitely my best lead. And plus, it's going to hit the Gengar pretty hard. And I figured Porygon 2 was my best lead as well to get that Trick Room up. I don't believe I brought another Trick Room. I might have brought Aromatisse, but again, you know, with the Gengar and the Nidoking, Aromatisse wasn't too good of an option. So we start off with Gengar and Greninja, and both of these Pokemon do get Taunt, so I was a little weary. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to Protect with my Porygon 2 to sort of block the Taunt, and I'm going to Focus Blast the Greninja expecting it to go for Taunt. Unfortunately, I kind of didn't realize that Greninja got Grass Knot, aka I forgot, and it's just going to kill me right away. So it's like, great, you know, one of the best things that I have for Gliscor is gone, and Gliscor can be kind of a nuisance. So Gengar actually goes for Psychic, and seeing that turn play out makes me realize he doesn't have Taunt. So I'm pretty safe to go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Trick Room. I'm going to Mega Evolve. I think I'm going to Protect because I want to kind of avoid damage for a turn. You know, I mean, I want to stay in for the turn, you know, so I have to Mega Evolve. And that is a rule. If you bring in a Pokemon that is your dedicated Mega for a whole turn, and the game ends without you Mega Evolving that Pokemon, you do end up losing. And the reason for this is because it's a pain in the ass for us admins to have to go through and check that you're using the right Pokemon. So it's basically an anti-cheat device. Not that anyone in the league is going to cheat, it's just the best way we have to kind of prevent that. You don't have to Mega Evolve right away, but if you die or if you lose the game before you Mega Evolve, you do lose, and that's just that's something you have to realize. Now, switching in, like if I started off with Mawile and I switched Mawile out without Mega Evolving and then I lost, not a big deal because I didn't stay in for a full turn. Or if I switch in Mega Mawile in on a turn just to switch in, but it's not a turn where I can actually use an animation, it doesn't matter either. As long as you stay in and use an animation, it counts against you. So this whole turn, I basically Iron-Headed the Greninja to kill it, basically Tri-Attacked it because, you know, I just wanted to get rid of it. But, oh no, I went for Recover to gain all my HP back, which really wasn't a great idea. But, predicting the Gliscor to do something, I don't really know. Switch out, I'm not sure. I went for the Gengar. Again, I really should have gone for the Gliscor there. Gliscor, you'll see, is kind of a big problem for my team. Without Feraligatr, I have no way to hit it super effectively. It can sub-stall me all day. But because I didn't take out that Gliscor, now I have to deal with Blaziken, because Blaziken can get the rest of my team super effectively very easily. Once Trick Room goes out, that's it. Game over. I'm done. So I have to attack the Blaziken here. I have to. I really have no choice. You know, the Gliscor can kill me, but you can kind of assume he's not going to be going for Earthquake, mainly because he's going to kill his own Blaziken with it. So I do double into the I play rough the Blaziken and I try attack the Gliscor because the HP it was at, I thought it would KO. So he's actually Trick Room's over, unfortunately. He does High Jump Kick me. It does a lot of damage. He does end up Toxicking me. Again, afraid to go for that Earthquake because of his own Blaziken, which is what I'm taking advantage of. Now, I try attack the Blaziken here. Probably should have gone for Trick Room because Trick Room went out, but I think I missed that when we actually battled. And I go for the play rough. So I take out the Blaziken, and that's beautiful. Blaziken's gone. So now I really only have to worry about this Gliscor. I mean, he does have the Greninja in the back. True. But Greninja's, I mean, Greninja can't really do anything to Mawile, and he's not going to be going for Earthquakes again because he's got the Greninja here. So, what do? Well, this is what I do. He goes for Ice Beam, which I thought was kind of an odd play. I don't know if he expected expected Cacturn to come in because of the Earthquake, or if I had Dragonite in the back, I don't know. He does end up scoring a freeze on me. I do get a free Trick Room, but I'm frozen, and I'm like, oh, Mawile is my literal only way to beat this Greninja right now, because the more time I waste against this Gliscor, the worse it's going to be. I really should have taken out that Gliscor at the turn I took out Gengar. Would have been so much better, but I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. He had already protected, there's not much I can do. But luckily, I thaw out, which is beautiful. I get the Iron Head off on the Greninja. I take it out. Beautiful. And then I go for Tri-Attack onto the Gliscor, which was actually a shot at the Greninja, because I wanted to get rid of the Greninja. But, obviously the Greninja died. Then, my Porygon 2 does go down due to poison. And at this point, it's Cacturn and Mawile versus Gliscor. And obviously, my Mawile can't take an Earthquake. Obviously, my Cacturn can. So, basically, I have to break the sub with my Mawile and hope that my Cacturn's Energy Ball's enough. Now, he's not really that strong, base 115. But we know he's not Assault Vest, we know Energy Ball's neutral, Dark Pulse isn't as strong, Energy Ball's actually pretty strong. So I'm hoping at this range, Energy Ball will be enough. I mean, Gliscor's not really known for its special defense, right? So get the Energy Ball off, and nope. Very close indeed. So he actually takes this turn to go for the Earthquake, which does take out my Mega Mawile. Which means now I'm kind of in a problem. Trick Room ends, I believe. And once Trick Room ends, he can just keep subbing up all he wants. So Trick Room doesn't end, he does protect. But, you know, that's going to give him some more HP. It is going to end Trick Room, I believe, for this turn, which was a good play on his part, stalling me out with that Gliscor. So he's going to go for Substitute. Now, I could very easily break Substitute. It's not very hard for me to. I just drop something. Energy Ball will be enough to take out that sub. Which is good, because if it wasn't, I'd be in quite the pickle right now. I could very easily just Toxic Stall me for the rest of the game. But now he's at an HP range where Energy Ball will kill him. And I go for Energy Ball, and he protects. So now I'm thinking, okay, he's going to Substitute. I have no choice. I have to keep going for Energy Ball. Now he goes for Protect, and I don't really know why he went for Protect. I don't know if he didn't think he had enough for Substitute, which I'm pretty sure he did. And he went for Protect to just kind of stall out another turn for HP so he can gain the sub and avoid an Energy Ball. I really don't know, but because of that slip-up, I ended up winning. And that was the first battle. Gliscor was really being a problem to me. So, going into the second battle, knowing full well how he didn't taunt, how he didn't do this, how he didn't do that, I figured Mawile would be a better lead, because it's just more threatening, you know? It's just a little bit more threatening. So out comes the Blaziken and the Greninja, and I'm thinking, okay, with a -1, I don't think Blaziken can kill my Mawile with Flare Blitz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Trick Room with my Porygon 2, and I'm actually just going to straight up play rough the Blaziken. I figured that was my best play, right? Right? So what we're going to see here is he doesn't Mega Evolve. And I'm thinking, was that a mistake? Is he going to just Protect for one turn? No Protect. So I'm thinking, what's going on? I don't know what happened. So he Dark Pulses me. It does about 60 damage, and then he High Jump Kicks me. So he ended up telling me that he forgot to Mega Evolve. It was a mistake. But unfortunately for him, I kill his Blaziken. Which means the Blaziken was in for one full turn. And because it didn't Mega Evolve, and there's no way it can Mega Evolve now, for all intents and purposes, he lost the game. But, you know, I mean, I'm not going to stop the game right there because of that. You know, we can keep going. I don't mind playing for differential at this point. No, like, if he won, I'd still get the points for the win. But, because, like, you know, it is a rule and you have to follow it. So I'm not going to just, like, make the game stop right there. You know, I want to have at least something to upload. I want to have a battle going. You know, and a small mistake like that might not just cost him the game. It would cost him the league game, but he might just win the game in general. You know, it's still something that we can still play out. So he protects with the Gliscor there. I iron-headed it to get the Greninja on the way out. And in comes Umbreon. I was a little weary of Baby Doll Eyes, which is, I think, what happened there. I think the Umbreon didn't do anything because I just straight up killed it. I was really weary of that, but I figured Play Rough would still kill it. You know, Gliscor again being a huge problem, so I'm just going to ignore the Greninja now. I'm going to just straight up attack the Gliscor. Know it's going to take it out. I wasn't really too certain. You'll see I used Tri-Attack here. I was targeting the Gliscor just in case I didn't take it out, but we do get the Greninja here. Now he does go for the Dark Pulse, and even with Stab, it's not going to take... Well, actually, he goes for the Mawile, so it's not going to really do anything to my Mawile. So at this point, honestly, I could just finish him off with a very quick Iron Head, and that'll be enough. And that is going to be a game 4-0. But I would just like to point out that, all in all, the Mega Evolution did not matter in the long run. I do fully believe this game would have gone the exact same way. I ran the calcs afterwards because, you know, I thought he just didn't realize the rule, which is one of the reasons why I kept going with the battle. But, I did the calcs, and it turns out that at -1, the Blaziken, the Mega Blaziken, and the Greninja do not do enough damage to my Porygon 2 to take it out. With their attacks, I would have very little HP, but I do have Recover, so that's not a big deal. And all in all, the Mega Evolution really did not matter. I still would have taken out the Blaziken. I still would have gotten Trick Room up because, as you saw, the Dark Pulse did not flinch me. So, to be quite honest, it really didn't matter in the long run, and it still turned out to be the same battle. But it is unfortunate that he basically theoretically lost the battle right as soon as the first turn ended, which it's really unfortunate if that happens. You know, I really try and hope that the rest of the guys in the league remember that you can't do that. You need a Mega Evolve if you're going to stay in, because if you just die and you're not expecting that, you will lose the game automatically. No matter how well you do, you will lose that game. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.